Hello, everyone. I'm Justine, and this is State of Grace Tarot. And today is Tuesday, January 28th. And this is my 31 Days of Tarot challenge, where I read a practice question every day and see if I can answer it with the tarot. This week, we are using a 7 card V or horseshoe spread, which gives me a little bit more of a positional spread, whereas the 9 card spread that I've been using for the last 2 weeks has been more of an intuitive read. So one of the things that I've been doing is reading an oracle card to give us a message for the day, something we can work with. What do we need to know? So let's see. Today we have soulmates, which are 2 little penguins with the keys. And it looks like one penguin has the key and one has a little keyhole for their heart. Penguins mate forever, and we have a little face in the clouds above them watching them. Now this card speaks to finding someone in your life that can really change you. Relationships in general tend to change you. They have an impact on you no matter what. And this, is a good message about friendship and companionship and really paying attention to the people in your life and how you impact them as well as how they impact you and how you can grow together in your relationship. So, I think, it's a good message for the day to, be aware of relationships and how they impact you. Let's pick our question for the day. Let's go towards the end. All right. Ray says, I'm a famous actor loved by millions. However, my partying lifestyle has begun to take its toll on my life. All the drugs, sex, and drinking has ultimately left me feeling empty emotionally and sick physically. I'm ready to make some major changes. What I'm looking for today is a general reading on what my biggest blocks are to happiness so I can start off in the right direction. So the 7 card spread is more for specific questions. Ray's asking for a general reading. So what I would say is his question is, how can he make positive changes in his life so he can start being happy? So once again, we're going to keep this one face down as this is the last card to read. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the near future. We have Judgment in our environment or outside influences. We have the Hanged Man in our present outlook. We have the 6 of Swords in our advice. We have the 3 of Cups in the recent past. And we have the King of Cups in our outcome. So right off the bat, you can see the recent past, the Three of Cups, or three women holding up cups celebrating. To me, this speaks to Ray's partying and, abundance of people, having people around him. And maybe it was fun, but it's definitely taken its toll. His present outlook is the Hanged Man, which speaks to Ray wanting to change his perspective and change how he's doing things. He's feeling stuck and maybe like there's nothing he can do, which is why he's coming and consulting the tarot. He has hope, but there's something holding him back. And then in the near future, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which aces speak to the beginnings of something, the seeds. Pentacles are of earthly things and physical things, money, wealth. He's had a lot of fame. Maybe it's time for him to cash that in. Maybe there's a new project for him to work on. Environmental outside influences, we have Judgment, which could be, Ray feeling like he's got no hope, in that, maybe he's gone to the doctor and the doctor has told him that his partying ways are, going to deteriorate his health further. Maybe there's someone in his life that's, trying to get him to change his ways and has called his attention to this. The advice here in the Six of Swords is to move on. It's not going to be comfortable, it's not going to be easy, but he needs to clearly communicate that he is no longer doing the drugs, the sex, the drinking, and he needs to move forward and maybe even physically change locations. And the outcome here is the King of Cups, which is, speaks to someone who's emotionally stable and able to ride the waves of emotions. And to me, with the soulmates being our energy and the King of Cups being our outcome, I feel like he needs to really key in on his relationships and find somebody to help support him. Maybe there's somebody that if he changed his perspective a little bit, that he could see in a different light. Maybe there's someone offering him hope. He just needs to walk through the doorway. And for card number 1, we have the Page of Cups, which is the catalyst, the thing to keep in mind, the most powerful asset. So, maybe this person that he needs to keep in mind, maybe they're young and romantic and maybe a little bit creative. Maybe it's another artist that has gone through something similarly that can help him along the way. So to me, the biggest blocks that he has is, not feeling positive. He has the wrong people around him. He needs to change things up, change locations, find something new, something he can connect with emotionally. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's a pet. He needs something more to live for and emotionally connect with. That's what I'm seeing in the cards today. Let me know your thoughts. Did you read this any differently? What do you think Ray needs to do? Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will see you again tomorrow.